PropertyLimBrothers is back here in the Orchard area, and we are bringing you to this project called the Lumos. And this project itself is situated in the core central region of District 9. And this project itself is freehold in tenure, featuring high-end residential homes. And today we have a 3-bedder home to show you, sized generously at 1755 square feet and asking at a very palatable PSF of just $2,500 odd. And if you are in the market looking for a luxurious high-end living, then do join me on this home tour. Let's go! The Lumos itself is actually developed by Brothers Development and Heaton Homes. Now in total, there are only 53 residential homes. So this makes the entire project itself very exclusive and definitely very private. Now the Lumos TOP in 2011, and this is freehold in tenure. Now as mentioned, there are only 53 residential units, but in total it's actually spread across 2 towers standing at 36 stories high. What this means is that at each level, there are only 2 to 3 units. Now Stack 1 predominantly has the 3-bedder and 3-bedder duplex units, while Stack 2 has the 4-bedder and 4-bedder duplex units. Now between these 2 stacks, there are also a few 1-bedder to 2-bedder units, and on those levels without these smaller size units, there are also a very unique sky garden areas. Now of course on the top level, there is also the 4-bedder duplex penthouse unit. All in all, I would say that the Lumos has a very good spread in terms of the unit mix and unit sizes, and of course it has a very well blend of uniqueness, functionality and convenience. Now this 3-bedder unit is sized generously at 1755 square feet and asking at just $4.5 million, which makes the PSF at approximately $2,500 odd. Now in terms of the floor plan, you can expect a very sizable layout. So it comes with a private lift lobby, living, dining, kitchen, service yard, household shelter, WC, 2 common bedrooms, 1 common bathroom, as well as a master with ensuite. And now of course, my personal favorite, which is also what I think makes the Lumos so special, is its 270-degree city views. Let's go check it out. So the Lumos is actually situated along Leonie Hill, which is on an elevated ground. So that's how you get to enjoy these very gorgeous city and greenery views. Now in terms of the location and amenities, around Lumos area there are actually 3 MRT stations, namely Somerset, Orchard as well as Great World MRT stations. Now a short 5 to 9 minutes walk away will bring you to Takashimaya, and of course if you were to walk further down, that will bring you to Zion Orchard Mall as well. And of course other food and beverages options includes Zion Riverside Food Centre and Bill Crescent Market. And for families with school-going children, there are also a couple of international schools in this area, such as Dynamics International School and Dimensions International College. And right now, we are at the balcony area. So in fact, this area is actually the supposed planter area. Now, but because of the sheer size of this, you can definitely use this as a balcony area. So what I think would be great is to actually install a collapsible bar counter right here, so that maybe in the evening, you can actually set it up and then do your work while enjoying these greenery views. So this could essentially double up as your additional dining area. And of course, because of this 270 kind of balcony, what you can do is also to install zip track. Once you install a zip track, you can actually open up and use all this space as your internal space. And right now you can see that in fact the wind flow is actually pretty good because we are actually facing towards the northeast, so you do not need to worry about western exposure. Now in fact, from our balcony view right here, if you were to look down, you can see that we have this longish pool with the Lumos branding right there. Now of course, other facilities include 80 car park lots, barbecue pit, children playground, as well as the outdoor fitness area. Now a fun fact is that Lumos is actually derived from the Latin word light, so the entire design concept is actually inspired by the crystal chandeliers. Now in PropertyLimBrothers, we have a term called the prime hexagon. What this means is that projects in this prime hexagon is likely to have a higher capital growth potential. Now the prime hexagon is formed by 6 distinct areas: Orchard, Central Business and Marina Bay Area, Greater Southern Waterfront, One North Tech Hub, Holland Village and Bukit Timah. And where the Lumos is located at is within the prime hexagon right at Orchard. Now what this means for you is that today when you buy into the Lumos, you're not just buying into a normal growth area, but you are buying into an area with 6 different apexes that has future potential in the next 10 years. Not to mention, at just $4.5 million negotiable, setting its PSF at approximately $2,500 odd and situated in the Singapore core central region. Now this is definitely an opportunity to consider. Now, being a luxurious home, this unit itself comes with a private lift lobby. Now, over here, what I think would be great is to customize shoe cabinets, especially those designed with a sit-down area. Now, moving into the unit itself, towards my left-hand side, you do have this built-in cabinetry for your storage area. Now, if you were to look at the ceiling height, you're actually looking at a very good about 3.25 meter ceiling height. Most of the time for non-landed private homes, you are looking at approximately less than 3 meters. So this itself is actually a really good ceiling height. And of course, if you were to look at this entire piece of wall, approximately 3.95 meters. So what I think would be great to utilize is you can actually put up a TV feature wall that can double up as storage area. You can put in a lot of built-in carpentries to maximize your storage needs. And because of the sheer length of this entire wall, what you could also do is at this corner right here, you can even build in a fish tank or like a little mini aquarium. And of course, currently this living area is fitted with a L-shaped sofa, yet you still have a lot of space to walk around. And of course, right over here in the dining area, currently is being set up as a 5-seater. But what I think would be definitely sufficient in terms of the space would be to actually put up like a longish table. You can easily fit 8 to 10 people. And what I think is great is that you'll notice there are actually 4 panels of floor-to-ceiling glass panels. So this allows a lot of natural lighting to come into the unit itself. Now in the kitchen, you'll notice a U-shaped countertop kind of setup, and all the appliances like the cooker, hood hob, and the built-in steamer and oven, these are all from the Hexagon brand. So a renovation idea that you could potentially consider is to actually change out this piece of wall into a half glass. This will also allow a lot of lighting to come into the kitchen, and with a glass sliding door, when you want to do some heavy cooking, you can definitely just slide it close. And at the back, you do have a service door. So when you do have deliveries, they will come through this door. And towards my right-hand side, this is also equipped with a very good sized yard area, your household shelter, as well as a WC. And your fridge is also tucked at a nice corner right here with additional storage at the top. Now, as a buyer, you'll definitely need to consider about pricing and whether this is a suitable entry price. Now, firstly, let's take a look in terms of the pricing as compared to the other freehold projects in the area. Grange Infinite, TOP in 2011, 2006 to 3000 odd PSF for 3-bedder size at 2088 to 2368 square feet. Patterson Residences, TOP in 2008, 2800 odd PSF, 1313 square feet for a 3-bedder home. Patterson Suites, TOP in 2010, 3000 to 3100 odd PSF, 1679 to 2196 square feet. Rivershire, slightly older project that TOP'd in 1991, 2300 to 2700 odd PSF for a 1227 to 1690 square feet 3-bedder home. Coming back to our unit at the Lumos, TOP in 2011, asking at $4.5 million, 2500 odd PSF for a 1755 square feet unit. This is definitely something worth considering. And now let's take a look at the surrounding 99-year leasehold project as well. OUE Twin Peaks, TOP in 2015, 2400 to 2900 odd PSF, 1399 to 1604 square feet 3-bedder home. The Orchard Residences, TOP in 2010, 2800 to 4300 odd PSF, 1808 to 2175 square feet units. Now, these PSF pricing for the leasehold projects are very similar or even surpasses our freehold PSF pricing. Now, last but not least, let's take a look at the new launch past transacted pricing based on 3-bedder units. Irwell Hill Residences, 99-year leasehold project, estimated TOP in 2026, 2400 to 2900 odd PSF for 861 to 1270 square feet units. The Arvenia, Freehold, estimated TOP in 2025, 2700 to 3400 odd PSF, 1141 to 1572 square feet. Climbed Cane Hill, Freehold, estimated TOP in 2025, transacted at 3300 to 4000 odd PSF, 1432 to 1496 square feet. So if you're in the market looking for a home in Orchard, specifically a luxurious freehold home, then it's worthwhile to consider our 3-bedder unit right here in the Lumos. So with our unit size at 1755 square feet, which is definitely a good size for a 3-bedder unit, and an attractive PSF of 2523, plus an entry quantum of $4.5 million, that makes sense for a unit of this size. Now, when these 3 elements comes together, it forms what PLB calls the trifecta sweet spot. And this makes the unit one of the most attractive, luxurious freehold units right in the core central region. Now let's head to the common bedrooms. Now this common bedroom currently is being set up as like a study area. So what you could potentially consider doing is to do a standalone loft bed, whereby on top you can have the bed and at the bottom you can use it as a study area. And of course on this side you already have built-in wardrobe that will be sufficient for your clothing needs. And this side again, it faces towards the northeast, similar to the living and dining area, so no west sun coming into this unit itself. Now, of course, opposite this common bedroom is our common bathroom. So this common bathroom, again, you have large panel of glass over there, very good ventilation, of course with a sink and bottom carpentry for your toiletries needs. And right beside the common bath, we have the second common bedroom. So this bedroom itself, of course, you can use it as like an entertainment area or your children's play area. But if you want to use it as a proper bedroom, you can definitely fit in your queen size bed. So for this room itself, it actually faces towards the west. But you can see that internally in this room, you already have blinds installed. And in fact, at the balcony or planter area, additional blinds have been installed as well. So you kind of have this double protection. And again, because of opposite towering buildings, it also helps to shield us a little bit from the western exposure. And because of the layout of this entire home, you would see that if you were to actually open up the balcony door from the first common bedroom as well as open up this door right here, you actually create a very good cross ventilation. Now into the master bedroom. So right here, tucked at the corner is the master ensuite. So it comes with this like sliding door, and what is great is that you already have a his and her sink, and you have a separate bathtub and standing shower as well. And right into the master bedroom. So currently this room itself is being fitted with a queen size bed, but of course you want to fit in a king size, I don't think that's an issue at all. I think because of the ceiling height of also about 3.25 meters, what you could do is do up some built-in carpentries at the top, like hanging cabinets or display shelves, so you can increase your storage needs. So again, for the master bedroom, you also do have doors leading out towards your balcony area. Now naturally, as buyers, one of the key considerations is also the exit strategy. Now we would think that this is something you don't need to worry too much about, because in this area you have three key anchors. The first anchor will be the region disparity. Now in today's market, new launch OCR prices is around 2,200 to 2,400 odd, and these are typically leasehold status projects. And if we were to compare to the RCR, the average prices around there is 2,400 to 2,600 odd PSF. So naturally, when the owners want to exit their property in the future in the next 3 to 5 years, likely they will wish to exit at least 300 to 400 PSF from the price that they enter. Now this will give us a very good disparity because we are located in the core of Orchard and you are entering at a very good PSF of 2,500 odd for a freehold status. The second anchor will be in reference to URA master plan. The entire vegetation along the stretch of Orchard Turn and Orchard Boulevard is zoned as residential plot. And what this means for you is that there could possibly be new launches coming up in those areas, which will potentially result in a price disparity for us to have and potential ease of exit. Now the third anchor is that if you are considering this as an investment unit, there are plenty of rejuvenation in the Orchard area. And the upcoming business park that will be coming translates to a higher demand in terms of tenant pool for you. Thank you for staying to the end of this home tour with me. So once again, if you are looking for a luxurious freehold project in the heart of Orchard, 3-bedroom home size generously at 1,755 square feet and asking at just $4.5 million, setting a very palatable PSF at just $2,500 odd, then do contact our listing team. Our contact details are down below. Do also like and subscribe to PropertyLimBrothers YouTube channel. We are also on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. My name is YanYan, PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place. While Stag 2 has the 头发洗马牙，可以找我的很多口水 ，factor 啊，太多口水了。Listing our listing contact are down below 。好，谢谢你，辛苦你了，谢谢你赶下来。